Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reneilwe, Sehlake, go by the name Rennie. If you're new on my channel, do anything creative, home living, DIYs, makeovers, renovations. And if you're a returning subby, welcome back. So without further ado, I know you guys saw the thumbnail, you read the title. I'd just like for you guys to quickly do two things for me. Subscribe to my channel if this is your content. Please watch all my ads. It's how I make money off of YouTube. And don't forget to leave me a comment down below and give me a thumbs up. So I guess I have 4 requests. So before moving on, I said my sister asked me to DIY this TV stand for her, and she sent me an inspo picture, which I'll share with you shortly. And basically, it was up to me to make it happen. I made her pay for her materials, didn't charge her any labor because honestly, all that sister love is all the labor I'm charging her. So without further ado, let us get into this TV stand DIY, our first DIY of this year. So starting off with the wood pieces, I got these sizes. So my wood, I got my wood pieces from Leroy Merlin. I had the big pots. What am I cooking? I'm clearly out of practice. I had the big planks, both of them cut down, and then I shared the wood pieces and sizes with you guys. And starting off, I am going to send my planks down. Those that felt a bit rough, I actually started off by sending it with 120 grit. Yeah, certainly 120 grit. I did this project way earlier in the year, so I'm just trying to remember the process. Started off with a 120 grit, built my way up all the way to 180 grit. And then once you're done sanding, you want to wipe off the dust and debris because you do not want to run into a problem of staining it and not having a smooth finish in the end. So you just wipe it off. It could be with a damp cloth, and that could also help you see how the wood would look once it's stained. And then moving right along, we are going to paint wash our wood. So in paint washing our wood, I got this paint from Leroy Merlin a while ago. You can always pick whatever paint you feel like paint washing your wood in. I've washed my wood before when I was DIYing my wall slats. I'll link that video up here on the screen and down below for you guys in the description box. And also when I was DIYing the door to my storage cabinet in the hallway. So what I did was I tried to lighten up the paint with white paint, but my white paint was dry, so I had to put in warm water in there. So I would say ratio wise, I'd say 1-to-1 ratio. You can always adjust it to your liking as far as one ratio of paint to one ratio of water. And then I wiped it down to see if I liked it, and this is basically what it looked like. I was trying to basically calm down the orange tones that was coming off of the pine boards because I didn't like that. And to match the inspo picture, I had to paint wash it. I knew I was not going to find a stain that will match up to the inspo picture. And then once that was done, I thought it would be a great idea to combine my pieces using the dowel method, where you use a dowel as your joinery. Yeah, well, I didn't get it all the way right. I struggled a lot in calculating, trying to find a hack on how to, when you drill a dowel, like when you drill a hole on one wood piece, how to automatically transfer that to the next wood piece without having to actually measure. I did try it out, but this method was very flawed. But I am going to share it with you in case you guys have a better way of actually fixing this. So what I'll do is I'll drill the wood piece, take a piece of tape, and then I would take the sticky side and make sure that it's facing upwards, and then I'll take my other wood piece that's supposed to join on that section that I'm trying to put the tape on, so that when I get there I can mark. Oh, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll mark off where the holes are, and then I'll take the wood piece that's supposed to be attached to it and I'll line it up right there and then stick it onto the other wood piece as I'm basically getting ahead of what I'm doing so you can understand what I'm doing, and then stick the wood piece there so that it transfers, or the tape transfers to the other wood piece. Then automatically you know where to actually drill the other wood piece, like this. But I ran into a couple of problems because oftentimes the tape did not actually align the way it should. So then the holes ended up not aligning, which is a big problem because you want the dowel to actually meet the other wood piece where it is drilled. You don't want to be off by even a centimeter or even the slightest bit. Even if it's half a centimeter, you want to be spot on. So I had to do it the old school way, which is measuring. I ran into a lot of frustrations trying to do this method. I'm just trying something new, something different. Obviously you can only screw these together, but I was just trying to, you know, up my DIY game for you guys, for myself as well, and I wanted this to be as perfect as possible for my sister. So hence why I was trying this method where the joinery is not too obvious. But yeah, this TV stand was nowhere near perfect. However, I would say from my previous DIYs, I certainly upped my skill level, and I look forward to actually working on my skill levels even better and perfecting it. So this is how it looked. So I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown of what my sister's request was. She sent me an inspo picture, but she had a few adjustments to the inspo picture. She said she wants 2 doors on her TV stand. She loves the rattan, and then she said I have free reign on everything. She did love the slatted wood, the mid-century feel of the legs, and then she emphasized that she would love a beautiful handle on her TV stand. However, the rest I am free to do whatever it is I want. So as far as paint, I tried to match it up to the inspo picture, and then as far as rattan, I was going to use burlap or Haitian because that's all I could access. However, I knew I had to go above and beyond for my sister and get the materials she wanted. So I scouted everywhere, high and low, and I found rattan on Shein. Yes, Shein is the girl she thinks she is. So more on this joinery, guys. I told you guys, this dribbled me so much. That's why there's so many holes. Yo, yeah, then washing, guys, because it wasn't aligning. It wasn't aligning, and the boards went all the way straight. So the person at Leroy Merlin that was assisting me did say that they're going to be changing manufacturers, or their supplier rather, because they have issues with their wood pieces not being straight as far as the dimensions that they say that they are. So when they were off by like half a centimeter, that threw off the measurements, and oh, it was just a mess. But eventually I finally got it right. However, if you're noticing something, it's jiggling and wobbling like it's jelly. It's not all the way sturdy. You see that? So don't worry about that. We're going to make sure that we make it extremely sturdy. I want this sturdy enough so that my sister, if she feels like she wants to lay on her TV set, she can sleep on it, honey. But anyways, I measured up the doors to see how they'll be, and then I put in the middle separation. We love her straight and level. But anyways, after I worked all of that out and I knew that I was gonna commit, I glued the piece down. This is how I'm making it sturdy with those little L brackets. Hi guys, I'm sorry for the bad lighting. I have you guys, there is no good lighting at all. Anyway, I'm gonna try and put you somewhere else. Okay, this is a little better, I think. Now you're leaning against my wooden spoons and you're top of my mini rice, just so I can share the good news with you. Okay, my wooden spoon is moving. Okay, it's staying put, so I'm gonna have to be quick with this. I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but I wanted to open this with you guys. So they delivered this package on the 3rd of January. Like the measurements, I am nervous. It seems small, like seems small, but I hope it looks good. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it looks good. It looks good because these different sales that are happening with cane webbing, and honestly it's hard to get it in South Africa. So here's the the serial number. Just gonna move a bit closer and get my face out, but I need to know it's focusing. But yeah, I'll also link it down below for you guys. I'm so excited! Like, what? And my sister's gonna be so happy because her inspo picture was this, remember? And I told her it's hard to get this in South Africa and etc, etc. And she thinks in her mind I'm getting delivered the one that's by the passage, like the Haitian or burlap material. That's what she thinks is getting delivered. But this is what I was gatekeeping. I didn't want to tell her where I got it from. I didn't want to tell her what I was waiting for exactly, because this is the surprise. So I secured the middle separation piece of the TV stand with L brackets because, as you saw, maths was not with me on this day. Mathematics was like, child, I'm out of this conversation. So I decided to secure it with L brackets so I don't have to struggle with the dowel connection again. So I took the rattan. I don't think this was real, like it's real rattan. It feels more on the plastic side, although it looks very real, like I told you guys already. I cut it to size and I secured it with staples. I am gonna go back and neaten this up because I feel it's one of the things that make it imperfect, and I'm trying to make this right for my sister. Although you'll see at the very end, I don't get it as perfect as I need to, so I'll go back and correct for it. I just needed her to have her TV stand. And yes, I am using a normal staple because I ran out of staples for my staple gun. And yeah, I had to improvise because I wanted my sister to see her TV stand on this day. So I basically got the backboard. It's one of the scrap boards that I have for my DIY what was it, mirror? Yeah, it was for my DIY mirror. I will link that video up here and down below for you guys. And once I cut it to size off camera, I attach the back piece. Guys, when it comes to attaching the doors, yo, not the hinges having me in a chokehold. I think it's hard to get washing, guys. The hinges, I couldn't install the hinges. Like, there was space, nothing was right. It took me over an hour to figure out how to install these hinges. So yeah. I ended up doing it off camera because I didn't have the memory space to be figuring out for one whole hour in front of the camera. And then once I did, I basically attached the handles, which is what you see on the left, and then on the right I'm basically installing the legs. I'm using these plates. They are for slanted legs, so it makes the legs seem slanted. I got these from Gelma, very affordable. I think it was 4 rands and 50 cents per platelet. I'm not sure about the price though, but it's not more than 5 rands. And then you screw in your legs, it looks slanted. And then guys, once this was all said and done, I added these black pieces to the legs so that she can move her furniture around without scratching the tile or damaging her TV stand. As you can see, paint washing makes your wood very dry, so I'm gonna add this top coat. This is a clear coat by Grip Seal, and I like using this because it's for interior and exterior use, so I like the durability on it. I gave it 3 coats on top and then 2 coats all around. 3 coats on top because she's gonna put her vases on here, she's gonna put her TV on here, and I don't want the TV or any item she puts on the TV stand to be scratched up on the TV stand, so we're trying to ensure we go for the durability. But anyways guys, we are wrapping this DIY up and we're getting ready to surprise my sister. Stay tuned for her reaction. It was epic. I'm sweating because I had to do some quick last minute cleaning. I'm not even done. I need to take away this board. My tools are here, kind of packed up, organized mess. I have this stupid plastic that has been tormenting me throughout my DIY over here. And what I did was I applied 3 coats of the clear coat on top and then 2 coats all around, just for durability's sake. My sister is outside, that's why I'm talking so fast and I had to clean so fast. I just want to capture her reaction for you guys. She has to walk through a lot of stuff, so maybe let me make some way for her to, like, so it's like a seamless reaction. Am I nervous? Not really. I'm not really nervous. But I do know it's not perfect, and there are a couple of items and things that I'll probably have to come back and fix because I'm not 100% happy with. But knowing my sister, she's just gonna be happy all around. But I definitely need to perfect this after fighting with the hinges for an hour. Wow, okay, I must set you guys up somewhere here where you can catch her reaction. Why are you laughing? It's here. Is it short? Oh. Probably because you saw the cross and you're like, ah. It's so pretty. Is it a look right into it? Oh my god! Can I touch it? You can't touch it. Oh! Oh, them handles chill. Yo, when the was we should get. Oh my god!